Hey, what's up guys? I have another knife review for you. Bear with me in this video. I'm using some indoor lighting. It's actually dark out. I haven't really done this yet. One negative is that obviously, as you can see, I'm going to have shadows for my light source. So if it turns out I don't like this that much, as far as the quality of the video, I just won't do it anymore. But you know, trying to save some time, and I wanted to knock out a video and something I want to talk about. So we're going to give it a go. But anyway, doing another knife review. This is on another Victorinox knife. Big fan of Victorinox Swiss Army knives. You know, I don't know anyone who dislikes them that much. Some people don't, you know, prefer them. They like their tactical folders or, you know, their fixed blades over them. But I don't know anyone who just dislikes them. They're great knives. The model I'm talking about is the Soldier Silver ALOX, and here it is. Of course, you get your paperwork and a nice little box. But we're not really concerned about the box too much. We want to talk about the knife, right? So here it is. Silver ALOX is the scales that are on here. It's silver, obviously talking about the color. It's represented as silver. They do make different colored ALOX handles. I've seen blue and red, but this is the silver version. And ALOX is just short for aluminum oxide, which is a type of aluminum. It's textured, so you do have a little bit of a grip from it. Not super grippy, but definitely gets the job done. I really like these. It's obviously a lot more durable than the plastic composite that you see on a lot of Swiss Army knives. But to be totally honest, you know, I've been using Swiss Army knives for, let's say, over 14 years now, and I've never had one that the handle scales broke on me. They're very strong, very tough, but some people just prefer this for the looks and the feel. And to be honest, since I've had this one and I have my secretary model, I've grown to like it quite a bit. It's very cool. Overall looks, I think, is really nice, and I don't know, having an all stainless steel knife is just, well, not all stainless, but all metal. I don't know, it's just a nice touch. So let's take a look at the tools on here. Obviously you have your main blade. I'm going to do measurements later in the video right in front of you, as well as weigh it for you. But I just want to talk about the tools. Obviously your main blade, a lot of the Victorinox blades are the same. Let's see, the size for this one, I'll give you real quick, is just over 2.5 inches, or looks just at 2.5 inches, if you can see that. Of course it's razor sharp. I have some paper here just to show you real quick. I don't think I've ever had a Swiss Army knife come to me brand new that's ever been dull, and I've literally had probably, I don't know, 50, 60 of them in my lifetime. They all come ridiculously sharp. It's a very thin blade stock, you know, and they come nice and sharp. As far as blade steel, it's a mystery. It's one of their secrets. It's some kind of stainless steel. It is very easy to touch up and sharpen. It holds an edge for a decent amount of time. This one happens to be made in 2008. You can see the marking there on the base of the blade. Let's see, getting close. The newer ones have these markings, so you can see made in 08. Let's see what other kind of tools. I'm actually going to put the blade back for a second so I don't accidentally cut myself getting these other tools out. Let's take a look at them. And here we are. We have on this side here, we have the can opener. Can opener tip also acts as a small screwdriver. It's flathead, but of course if you had a Phillips that was small enough, you can use that for Phillips head screws as well. Okay, and on the other side here, we have the bottle opener. And the bottle opener has a tiny little notch cut out the bottom, which is a wire stripper. You can use that for stripping wires. And of course the tip is your larger flathead screwdriver. So very cool. And then the back piece here, this is the reamer or punch. Very useful tool. This is something that when I was younger, never really knew what it was, never used it. It was that one tool that just never came out. I always used the blade, I used the screwdrivers. But as I get older, I find more and more uses for this. Pretty sturdy little tool. You can use it to puncture things if you needed to. It comes fairly sharp, but not sharp enough, I don't think, to... Well, it cuts a little bit, but it's not an actual blade per se. It's not razor sharp. But you do have a decent grind on there, if you could see, if I can get the light right there, so that if you do need to puncture through things, it just helps to assist that. It's a nice sharp edge, but not sharp enough, as you saw, to slice through paper. Very good tool to, let's say, punch a new hole in your belt if you're, you know, maybe you're losing a lot of weight and your belt's too big. You can always make a new hole for it. There's a whole bunch of different uses for this. I mean, you can use this tool to obviously puncture through a tin can if you're making something like a bushcraft stove, all kinds of stuff. Just real useful little tool. So that's all the features of the knife. It's pretty straightforward. It is the soldier model. This is what used to be issued to soldiers in Switzerland and a lot of other places in the world as well, but specifically known for the Swiss Army. It's obviously a Swiss Army knife. However, they do have a new version. There's a new soldier model that's one-hand opening, capable, and it's a little bit larger. If I get a hold of one in the future, I'll do a comparison video between the two. But that is as I believe it to be the new current issue for the Swiss Army. But very cool knife, very durable, very sturdy. Like I said, give you some measurement here. Open. The knife is just over 6.5. I want to say about 6 3/4 inches long. Oh, sorry, that was off screen there. Show that again. A little shy of 6 3/4 inches. And then, of course, closed here, we have about 3 3/4 inches or so. So not huge. You can see it in my hand here. Very simple to fit in the pocket. It's not overly thick. I like a lot of the larger Victorinox models. The problem is that the more tools you get in there, the fatter they get. When you get to the Swiss Champ and it's just this big old chunk, it's hard to carry in the pocket. It's a very good size. It has your your main blade. It's obviously the biggest function that most of you guys are going to use this for. But the screwdrivers and stuff can come in handy, and again, so does that reamer or that punch. Let me give you the weight on this real quick. Just make sure I'm in regular ounces and not troy ounces from my other video. Okay, regular ounces, make sure I'm at 0. And the weight on this is 2.45 ounces. Okay, so a little under 2.5 ounces. So not bad at all. Again, I mean, it's all metal, so it's going to be a little heavier than your other models with the composite plastic on there. But very cool knife. I like it quite a bit. It's nice and sharp. It's very useful. This will go into my EDC rotation pretty soon. I'm still working on a couple other knives that I want to test out and carry around, but real classy, cool knife. I like it quite a bit. There's not a whole lot that needs to be said about these Victorinox knives. These reviews are mainly just to tell you which models have what tools. I mean, everyone knows the deal with these. Very popular. They're awesome knives. They're affordable. Speaking of affordability, this was a gift. This is one of my Christmas gifts, but I found it for $24.95, I think, at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. But doing a little bit deeper research, you can find them for as low as $20 or so. As high as maybe $25, $30, but you're not going to find them for more than 30 bucks. So very, very affordable little knife. So hope you guys enjoyed the review, one of my shorter ones. But like I said, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this knife. It's pretty straightforward. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.